guys, today we're going to be drawing a leprechaun surprise. What looks like just a pot of gold with a rainbow is going to turn into a pot of gold with a leprechaun jumping out of it. Let's get started. We're going to get started by grabbing the top of our paper and pulling it down to fold our paper in half. Just line up the corners and then smooth it out. Now take that top piece and go ahead and fold it up. Again, you're going to line up the corners and then smooth it out. Now that our paper is folded and ready to go, we can start drawing. Starting down here, a little below our fold, we're just going to draw a curved diagonal. Next, we're going to go ahead and draw a curved line coming across to the other side, and then we'll diagonal back up. Starting over here just outside our diagonal, we're going to draw a line coming all the way across. It has a slight curve down and back up, finishing just past the other side. Right above it, we're going to make just a slightly smaller curved line. So it's going to start just inside of our other line, finishing short of the other side. On top of this line, we're going to draw some mountains. So I've drawn about 3 mountains over, and then on top of those mountains, you can even add some more mountains. These are actually going to be the gold coins inside our pot of gold. Now make sure that those gold coins stay below your folding line. Once you've finished filling your pot of gold with gold coins, we're going to come over onto the right side and we're going to take that line right here and we're going to curve it back and attach it to the gold coins. Same thing on the other side, just do a little U-turn and attach to the gold coins. And there we have our pot of gold. Now we're going to start our rainbow. We're going to come out here and right off of the edge of our gold coins, we're going to start a diagonal coming up and we're just going to curve it over to the side. Coming over to the other side, we're going to start on this side of our gold coins and we're just going to create a line coming up nice and tall. We want those lines to stay far apart so we can add in all the colors of the rainbow. Now let's just add our lines on the inside to separate our colors. We want to make sure you can fit at least 3 lines. You could even fit 4 if you like. I've already got 1. Let's add another 2 and 3. And these just follow along on the inside to separate our rainbow colors. Now as the rainbow shoots out of the pot of gold, it's going to make coins burst out of our pot of gold as well. So we're going to put some flying coins or circles just kind of spread out up in the air. Just like that. Now let's open it up and we have a nice big gap in the middle. Oh goodness, we're going to have to do something about that. So we're going to start on the left and once again we're going to continue this line up nice and tall, keeping it high. Create another line coming up and over with it. On the other side we're going to continue that line as well. Remember to keep it nice and tall. We don't want it to go below our folded area. And then we're going to do another line following it over to this side. Now right here is the middle of our paper, and we're just going to create a nice big U right in the middle of our page. Coming back to center above our U, we're going to do a curved little line coming out to this side and another curved little line coming out to the other side. Over on this side, we're just going to draw a diagonal coming up. Same thing on the other side, a diagonal coming up. From our little diagonal, we're just going to draw a curved line coming down to meet up with our U. Same thing on the other side, curved line coming down to meet up with our U. And that's going to be our ears. So inside our ears, we're just going to make a short diagonal on each side. And in the middle of those diagonals, we're just going to make another short line that comes down. It's just real small. Coming up with our diagonals, we're going to continue those up just a little bit longer. And then we're going to create a curved line coming in towards the middle. And we'll do that on both sides as well. Let's connect those two lines with a curved line that comes down and up. And then we're going to create a line from this side of our U that comes right over the top of this point to the other side. Over here on the left side, up nice and tall, we're going to draw a little diagonal going up. And on the other side, a diagonal going up. We're putting his hat together. On the top of those two lines, we're just going to connect them with a nice rounded mountain that comes up and over, making sure we are still below our fold line up above. Now, let's just draw a little line coming in on each side of his hat, leaving a space in the middle. We'll draw a short line going straight up on each side. Let's connect those two lines with a curved line. It's coming together. We need to finish off this buckle, so we're going to just follow along on the inside with a short line on each side going straight up and a curved line over to connect. Well, now he's starting to look like a leprechaun. Let's head down by his ear right here, and we're just going to make little bumps going all the way around our U. That's going to make his beard. So we're just going to go out and in, all the way around to the other side to his ear. Now inside, we're going to make two good-sized circles for some nice big eyes. And inside each of those circles, we're going to make a small circle. Coming down to his eye on the left, we're just going to make a small C to make his nose. Now we're going to start his smile. With a nice little U right here in the center. We're going to draw a line right across the top of our U and give it a nice curve up for his smile over on this side. Now over on the outside by his ear, we're going to draw a little diagonal coming up off of his beard. Off that diagonal, we're going to draw a short diagonal the opposite way going down, and we're going to reconnect it back into his beard. Same thing on the other side. Right below the ear, we're going to draw a diagonal going up and out. We're going to take that diagonal down and connect it back into his beard. Right out here, we're just going to draw a little line that comes up and does a U-turn back in for his thumb. Then we're going to come to the other side and do another one that comes out and curves back in. And now he's got two fingers. Let's add two more. The nice tall line curving up and down, and one more finger up, down, and connect. Let's go to the other side, starting on this side with a line that curves out and does a U-turn back in, and let's give him four fingers on this side as well. Going out, U-turn back in, and four fingers on this side. Now on the bottom of his beard, on each side, we're going to have a little line coming down. Just like this. Now starting right below this line over on the left, we're going to make an oval that doesn't quite touch the line. Mine is touching my rainbow, and that's fine. And then we'll draw a short line to connect that oval. Same thing on the other side. And we're going to draw an oval. It's okay if it touches that rainbow piece below. And then we're just going to draw a line to connect the oval to this line right here. Now coming down here, right at center, we're just going to draw a short line connecting out to our bottom of our oval and one that goes the other way. So they come up to a point right in the middle. Now from the center of his beard, we're going to draw a line that comes down and almost touches that point. Over here on the left, we're going to draw a diagonal coming down. It almost reaches this line, but then it curves up. And same thing on the other side, a nice diagonal coming down that almost meets the line, but then we bring it back up. Now on his jacket, we're just going to draw 3 dots that are going to be his buttons. Look at that, our leprechaun's coming together quite well. Now from down below, we're just going to follow these lines. We're just going to continue those up. And when I hit the leprechaun's leg, I'm going to jump to the other side and try to finish it off. Now starting out at the edge of the paper, just below that line, I'm going to draw a curved line coming back in that meets up right with the bottom of his shoe. Now on the other side, I've got a line coming up and out from his shoe. Then I want to have another line up above, another curved line that comes up and out. Now up above his hat, we need to make sure that all of our lines for our rainbow are connecting. Let's go ahead and add some more gold coins that are flying out of our pot of gold, but let's keep these coins below our fold line. You can add as many as you like. Well, there he is. Our leprechaun is done. So if we fold it over, we've got a pot of gold with a rainbow coming out of it. And when we open it up, we've got our leprechaun jumping out of our pot of gold. All right, one thing left to do, and that's to color. So let's grab our markers and let's get started. Alright guys, here is my final leprechaun drawing. There it is. What looks like a pot of gold with a rainbow shooting out of it is actually a leprechaun popping out of a pot of gold. That really did turn out very fun. I hope you had as much fun as I did making our leprechaun surprise. Join me again next time for another How to Draw. Bye!